She snapped at me in front of her friends. You can't even satisfy me, let alone provide for me. I smiled, paid the bill for myself, and walked out. That night, she showed up crying, but my new girl opened the door. I'm an electrician who runs my own contracting business. My girlfriend Emma worked at a high-end jewelry store and recently started getting embarrassed about my job since her coworkers all dated white-collar guys. She wanted dinner at this fancy steakhouse with her work friends Jessica and Lauren, plus their boyfriends Tyler and Connor. At dinner, Jessica introduced Tyler proudly. He works in software development at a tech startup. Lauren added with a big smile, "This is Connor. He's in investment banking." When it was Emma's turn, she said awkwardly, "This is Jake. He does electrical work for businesses, not owns an electrical contracting company, just does electrical work," making me sound like I change light bulbs for minimum wage. Tyler started talking about his weekend in Aspen. Emma immediately said, "That sounds amazing. Jake and I never do anything that exciting." Jessica jumped right in. "It's so wonderful having someone who can spoil you properly, right? Must be nice," Emma said, shooting me a look. Lauren piled on with fake sympathy. "Connor surprised me with a spa weekend in Scottsdale last month. Some guys just know how to treat their women right." Then the conversation shifted to career goals and future plans. Emma started complaining about how I was content with my small business and didn't have bigger ambitions. The whole table went quiet, but Emma kept going. "I need you to be realistic about your limitations," she said, looking around at her friends for support. Then she dropped the bomb. "Jake, you can't even satisfy me, let alone provide for me." Jessica and Lauren gasped dramatically. Tyler and Connor looked uncomfortable but definitely interested in the drama. I just sat there for a moment, processing that my girlfriend had just told a table of strangers I was inadequate in every way. Then I started chuckling. "You really think Tyler and Connor are doing better than me? They have real careers with actual futures." "Tyler, what do you make annually?" "Jake, don't," Emma warned, sensing danger. "Around 65,000, Tyler said proudly. Connor nodded. "I'm at about 78,000 in my first year." "Nice numbers," I said calmly. "Emma, since you think I can't provide for you, want to guess what I cleared last year?" The table went dead silent. $143,000. You could hear a pin drop. "That's impossible," Lauren whispered. "Nope, electrical contracting pays really well. Emergency calls, commercial jobs, new construction contracts. I'm booked solid through next year." Jessica looked stunned. "You make almost double what Tyler makes." "Yeah, but apparently that doesn't matter because it's not respectable enough for Emma here." Emma's face was bright red. "Money isn't the only thing that matters." "You literally just said I can't provide for you," I pointed out. I waved the waiter over. "Can I get my check, please?" "Jake, you know I always expect you to pay when we go out," Emma said quietly. "You just told everyone I can't provide for you. Figured I should stop trying." I put $50 on the table to cover my meal and tip. "Thanks for the entertainment, everyone. Good luck splitting the rest of the bill." Emma grabbed my arm. "You can't just leave me here. Watch me," I said, and walked straight out. Around midnight, Emma texted me. "I'm so sorry. Jessica had to cover my dinner. Can you send me money for it?" I didn't even read the whole message. Sunday morning, Emma left a note saying she was staying at Jessica's place until I apologized for embarrassing her. That same day, I ran into Sarah from my gym. She's a physical therapist who'd always been friendly. We grabbed coffee and talked for 2 hours. She was genuinely impressed when I told her about my business. Starting your own company takes serious courage. Most people are too scared to take that risk. We exchanged numbers and started texting every day. While Emma was sending me paragraphs about how we needed to talk and work things out, Sarah and I were getting to know each other. She loved my house, respected my success, and never once made me feel like I needed to apologize for who I was. Exactly 1 week after the restaurant disaster, my doorbell rang Friday night. I was expecting Sarah for our dinner plans. Instead, there was Emma on my doorstep with 2 suitcases crying. "I've been thinking all week," she sobbed. "We can fix this." I was wrong. "You did move out," I reminded her. "I talked to Jessica and Lauren. They said I was being stupid and threw away a good thing." "So your friends had to explain to you that you messed up?" Another car pulled into my driveway. Sarah getting out with grocery bags and wine. "Who is that?" Emma asked, panic creeping into her voice. "That's Sarah, my girlfriend." Emma went completely white. Sarah walked up looking confused but smiling. "Hey babe," she said, kissing my cheek. "I got everything for dinner. Is everything okay here?" "Everything's perfect." Emma was just leaving. "I'm Emma," she said desperately. "Jake's girlfriend." "Ex-girlfriend," I corrected firmly. Emma stood there with her suitcases crying harder before finally dragging them back to her car. 2 months later, Sarah and I are still together, and she's never once been embarrassed to tell people what I do for a living.